think the first thing you face when you leave your job and your paycheck and your health insurance is, how are you going to fill in that gap, right? Because some people will take the stance that running out of money and depleting your bank account will spur you to work even faster and harder. I'm not necessarily of that camp because I felt like I would worry so much about that issue. It would outweigh any benefit I got from driving myself harder. So I actually was lucky enough to be offered a consulting position at my old company. And I can never be thankful enough for what that was. I would just go in once or twice a week and help them out with some of their marketing initiatives. It paid some of my bills and gave me some peace of mind in that sense, but also it's a trade-off, and I'd love to talk about this perhaps in a Q&A session. It's a huge trade-off because psychologically you're still now splitting your mind across two different things. I don't think any of us cut corners in this room. So you have to face that demon. In my case, I'm really happy with the way it worked out. So once you do that, I just had enough runway to start working on this. And I worked on it by myself, literally in a room with a laptop, a $400 laptop that I still have, for 2 years. I just plugged away, coded, made sure it worked. Bit by bit, I would release it, get feedback, and roll it back into the main product. And I pushed this all the way to about October of 2006. And sometimes fortune strikes you. I was at a party that happened to have a reporter from CNET there, and I mentioned what I was doing vaguely. And the next day, he wrote a 2-page article on it without letting me know. So suddenly, people were coming to this very, very pre-alpha site. And it was exciting and amazing. And I think the email that I sent out forwarding to everyone had 4,000 exclamation points in it. Like, check this out, I'm on CNET. But at the same time, that goes away very quickly, and you realize I've got to actually back up what I've built, or I could blow it. So at that point, I decided to double my team and bring on one other person, who is Neil Schath, who's a great engineer from Stanford. Actually BScs, MS, MSNE, as many of you are too. So he joined me in October, and then we just basically decided no more publicity. Let's make sure this product works before we get another round of press. And then we pushed as far as we could without payment until April of this year, actually. And at that point, we decided to raise a small angel round.